Choose your fighter.
No! No! No!
Okay, hello ladies and gentlemen. My name is BaoZakeruga and we are going to be playing some Yu-Gi-Oh! And just relaxing in general. Alright. I guess I'll go first. Alright, see what we're working with here. How should I start this? First, this goes face down. Guess I'll throw you out there as a sacrifice, if anything. And play scapegoat. And I'll call that a turn. Wind up factor. I don't think I've ever even seen a wind up monster, so I have no idea what to expect here. Put the vocal version of Masen Kai's on. Alright, 2 wind up factors. You can add one. Okay, that seems busted if you can have 3 of these. Oh, Wind Up Magician. Okay, I have seen these before. Just never fought them. Hey, G-Shadow. And network error. Okay, and that wasn't on my end, so... Well, that's a shame. I was curious. Well, find another.
Zen Mighty's banned here.
Hmm.
Wind Up Zen Mighty was there's a reason why Wind Up Zen Mighty is banned over here. Like, there's a loop that used to go around where it involves Zen Mighty, Wind Up Hunter, and Wind Up Rat. You let's see here. Yeah, I think Wind Up Hunter has the ability to like tribute a Wind Up monster off to discard a card in your hand. So you would tribute off the Zen Mighty. Like, you summon a rat off the Zen Mighty. Overlay into frickin' another Zen Mighty. Get another rat. Activate that rat's effect. Get Hunter back. Hunter's effect activates. Tribute off the Zen Mighty. Discard another card in the opponent's hand. You see where this is going? Got 3 copies of Zen Mighty. You can do it 3 times.
I think this is the same guy I just disconnected with, so it should be interesting if he accepts.
It's a big reason why Magician was limited for the longest time. Just being able to summon stuff from the deck was stupid. Still banned over here because we don't want hand destruction to be a thing again.
Actually, I don't think he even got to see what my deck was, so that's good. So all I did was play monsters face down. Drew Scapegoat again on turn 1. Summon Shura, special summon Bola. I'll keep the other board just in case. And end my turn. Well, he's playing defensive, so I don't even know if he's using that same deck. This face down, as soon as he lets me. Let's go for that piercing damage. Well, so the wind-ups. Let's see what he chooses.
Honeybee. Okay, those guy's not that good because no one plays Honeybee in windups.
I'm surprised. The effect seems good.
Battle effects used to be good back then, but not so much anymore. Primarily because most decks can just spam the board with negates and then pass the turn.
Asshole. Overwind. Of course there's a double attack card for this archetype. Of course there is. Oh well, at least he used that on board and not something better. I could link summon with these scapegoats or something like that, but maybe I should actually. Actually, I forgot. Never mind, because you can't link summon the turn you use scapegoat, can you?
No, you can. Not on your turn now.
Okay. In that case, I'll end my turn.
The best way to use scapegoat is at the end of the turn, and then you can just start licking them off.
That's probably what I'm gonna do this turn of his. First, let's see what he does, though. Wind up, soldier. You know what? Sure, I'll activate this
Of
now.
course, he gets another one.
That's the same one. Because he used that doubling effect and it got sent back to the hand. Unless he's about to flood the field, I should be good.
Hello, Bao. G Shadow.
Hey there.
Hey, Evan.
I'm finally free. It's been a busy last couple of days for me with college and then going straight from homework and project stuff to going to see Premiere in theaters last night.
I really want to see that, but I'm not able to see it in theaters because of work.
Understandable. But I will say right now, just right out the gate, if you liked Gurren Lagann, if you liked Kill la Kill, if you like Gunbuster/Diebuster, this movie is everything. Like, it has the spirit of just all that crazy stuff that Trigger and Gynax is known for, with tons of visual callbacks and tons of that invigorating spirit and hype
Wait, hold on. I
soundtrack.
thought there were two separate companies.
And they are, but a lot of Gynax staff went to Trigger.
True, no wonder why Gynax is farming tomatoes now.
Exactly. That's because a lot of, like, the more talented people at Trigger used to.
Oh, and for those who think I'm joking, no, Gynax is actually farming tomatoes.
I
I don't know why they are, but
From what I hear, Gynax hasn't really put out very many quality anime projects in the last few years, or in the last several years, which is why I'm scared, because they are doing Gunbuster 3, and I hope it's not bad or mediocre.
you go from being a well-regarded anime company from like the 90s to a fucking tomato farm.
Hey, everyone needs a side hustle.
That's
Like they gave us Fooly Cooly, they gave us Neon Genesis Evangelion, they gave us Gurren Lagann, they gave us Panty and Stocking.
oh Bao. Are you seriously gonna be a dick and summoning Dumbledore?
I'm trying to remember what it even does right now.
It discards 2 cards.
And wait a minute, Val, you've seen Gunbuster, right?
Of course, one of my favorite anime.
Okay, thank you. Whew. Okay, we're good.
I've seen it too.
Excellent, G Shadow. Good shit. Thank you.
I've never seen Diebuster though.
It is cards that you like. Your opponent has at least one card in their hand. You can make your opponent discard 1 or 2 cards.
I will say,
Card
though,
is
G Shadow.
stupid and Goki.
I will say though, G Shadow, if you really did enjoy Gunbuster, Diebuster is required watching, because I believe it's just as good.
I feel like Diebuster took longer to catch my interest, but it was like good.
Yeah, like Bao, without context, I'm not gonna say anything, but that like last scene in the 6th episode had me yelling. I was screaming when I realized what they were doing, and like, whoo, that I almost started crying. That shit was good. Like that whole 6th episode was great, but like, man, it's the way they just make the whole thing just go full.
Oh, you know what? You probably could have ended it, Bao.
You're right.
Oh, wait, never mind. Because... Ah, that's right. Because his word was still in the field. Because if it was in a graveyard, you could have summoned it, activated his effect, kill him for a game. Because he does get a power boost from his own effect.
Wind Up Factory.
Which one is this? Ah, the Searcher. Oh boy.
Let's see if you can make a comeback. Wind Up Dog.
I don't know why he's using wind up. Okay,
Probably
I
just
guess
say use Factory.
because people that play wind-ups, they just play Magician, Shark, Rat, Rabbit. That's basically it, because those are by far the best ones.
He just got
Rabbit can
sharp.
banish himself, and when he banishes himself, he can get to use the effect next turn, because he technically left the field. So that's basically by far your best way to start things going, get things going.
So does he know I was expecting and wanting him to destroy my Bora? Because now I can use Blackwing Revenge to give Power Code Talker more fodder for his effect. Now, what will you do, Krios? Krisos, however you pronounce his name. Well, guess he's doing nothing. Oh, Zen Mayday. Yeah, I guess I should. Monster Reborn. I'll be taking back my Bora now. Or Shura, sorry. Just cause I can. Get your effect for the turn. Power Code Talker. What still? Activate Power Code Talker's effect. And Duel Order. Seems not many people are playing. I actually meant to switch decks too, but oh well. Wait, this duel has a 5-minute time limit. It better be a turn time limit, because Jesus.
Sorry, sorry, I just got kind of distracted.
You're good.
Oh, I also finished watching JoJo Part 4 today. It was very good.
I really need to watch JoJo, like for real, for real.
Where are you in JoJo?
I've only read part 1 of the manga.
Okay, so you're okay, like, because, okay, there's very few people that I know that would consider part 1 like their favorite. trust me, Bao. It only gets better from where you stopped. Basically, it only gets better from there.
So I hear.
Oh God, it's fantastic.
Actually, yeah, let's do that. Summon my boy, Blackwing Armorwing.
Yeah, let me. I'm gonna go join the stream as well. Did you post a link on Twitter?
Yeah, it's just Yu-Gi-Oh, but I have music in the background.
Okay.
It's something relaxing after work.
How was work today?
Just long, tiring weekend, so it's busy.
I
Oof.
spent most of the day basically watching wrestling documentaries. Watched one on Andre the Giant, that one kind of made me teary-eyed. And then I watched one on CM Punk. Because I'm kind of surprised they still have it on there, considering their relationship right now.
I saw his when it first came out. Oh god, he's using Mech Knights.
I'm kind of surprised they mentioned Ring of Honor.
Usually in like the documentaries, they don't care. Like one of them, they mentioned TNA, I think for Jeff Hardy's. Do you know about what happened with Jeff Hardy at Victory Road?
I do not actually.
Short story. He came to the ring one late, and he was the main event against Sting for the world title. He was late to the ring. He was like super drunk or high.
Oh my god.
And then Sting and Bischoff had to like end the match in a matter of seconds.
Ugh.
So everyone was upset.
That's Jeff's fault, not theirs.
Mm-hmm. You could probably find it on Google. Not Google, YouTube actually.
I mean, he's not the only one with that kind of bullshit. I mean, Sandman used to get drunk all the fucking time in ECW. Like, I think I remember he had a match with Mick Foley when he was Cactus Jack, and he was just... You can tell he was fucking drunk. Like, the dude was just out of it.
Oh, okay. Someone's putting up a fight. Galaxy Eye Solar Flare Dragon. Looks awesome for a monster with 2,000 attack. Okay, I lived another turn. Let's see if he can say the same. Asshole. Okay then. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I need one more dark monster to special summon the Dark Creator. At least that'll give me something, because otherwise I would be screwed right now.
What do you summon? Oh, he's from that Galaxy one.
Yeah, it uses
Like
effect to
Galaxy
get
Link
rid
also.
of my arm wing. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Yeah, what the hell? I look up and he has like 3 more monsters on the field. Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! In a nutshell.
Oh, that's the board spamming.
It was a big deal when Blackwings used to do it. Now every archetype can do it.
Blame Link monsters. Actually, no, you can also probably blame Pendulum for this as well. Well, mostly Link monsters because of how easy it is to summon them.
Number 90, Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord.
Wait. Oh.
No, I'm not even gonna read that long ass effect. It just looks dangerous. Oh, there go me life points.
Oh, that's a shit ton of quick effects.
Oh, lovely. It can't even be destroyed by battle.
We got Dark Hole. Oh wait, can't be destroyed. Perfect either. Oh man.
He can negate effects. Oh, okay. Wait, what type of effect is that? You can take any photon monster from the deck and immediately make it a material? Really? Or add to your hand? That's
Oh, God.
busted.
That's fucking Zodiac all over again.
Well, that's all I can do. Dark Creator. Should have
Keeps
put
on
him in
your back.
defense mode.
I guess the smart move at this point would be to kill the lake monster so he can't find a way to spam more monsters.
Doesn't matter because he has that. I lost. That's stupid.
Galaxy, what can he do again?
Discard an effect
Get
monster,
advantage.
destroy an effect monster. And it's a quick effect. Busted, I tell you.
Quick effects are
Like you
Go
even need to
now.
do this. You have to duel one. Galaxy Eyes, full armor, Photon Dragon. I haven't even seen this one before.
Yeah, the game started to become a shit show when they invented Exceed, let's be real here.
This thing has how many materials? Like 5? Well,
Oh, that sucks.
oh, this is a best of 3. I didn't know that.
I guess he has a side deck then.
I really don't want to duel this guy again. But whatever.
Yeah. They had their own toilet paper.
Hmm?
Apparently, they used to sell Ren and Stimpy toilet paper.
You know, I'm not too surprised, although I probably should be.
Ew. Wow, they actually did it. They actually did a Naruto run at Area 851.
You saw
Why?
that video, what to do behind a news report.
Why? How people do this?
I hope no one actually dies. Like, it's all fun and games until someone takes it too far.
Photon Sanctuary.
Photon tokens.
Oh, so he's probably gonna use them to summon, get that Galaxy Eyes.
Photon orbital. Hmm.
I've never seen that card before. Why use them on a token?
Sorry, I was checking an email real quick. Alright, what are you link summoning? This asshole again. Nice.
Galaxy Eyes Sulfur Dragon.
Wait a minute. Okay, now. You know what? Just cuz. Just cuz to smite you. Galaxy Brave.
I think that's the one that can summon himself.
Why do all of them have freaking quick effects?
Quick effects are pretty big thing, you know.
I see that.
Disrupting your opponent's turn, negating your opponent's stuff, like making sure they out resource them is all the game now. Galaxy Expedition.
What? If you control level fire for higher galaxy monsters, special summon the level fire or higher from the deck once a turn. Excuse me?
Galaxy Eyes, yep.
Hey, Duo. Besides this annoying archetype I'm facing, cannot complain. You're fine.
Oh, I should probably show you a video of a Zodiac combo because you drop your jaw to the floor.
Alright, what you gonna do? Link summon or... I can't destroy this thing as of now either. Actually, no, because I can link summon, hopefully. Oh, nope, here he goes. Is it the full armor again? Galaxy's Eyes Cypher Dragon this time.
Oh, I think that's the one that can like steal your shit.
Yep.
And then he can probably use it.
And it becomes his monster, basically.
He's probably gonna steal. Obviously, choice to steal your Blackwing.
And now he's summoning again. Oh, there's this household again. Galaxy's Eyes Full Armor Photon Dragon. Hey, Saryu. How are you? Destroy one card your opponent controls.
Why it gets 3,000 attack? That's funny.
Yeah, it like literally became his monster. Surprised he destroyed. Now you're putting them together? What else comes after this? Galaxy's Eye Cypher Blade Dragon. What? How many of these things are there?
Bro, what? I've never seen that before. What?
How would I rate this game, Saryu, or?
Oh my god. Bro, is there a rank 10?
Don't jinx me, G-Shadow. Jesus Christ.
Oh, well,
I should just show someone that's been out of Yu-Gi-Oh! Since like the beginning of this. They'd probably start foaming at the mouth.
I would show them this. This ridiculous combo where you go +5.
I guess I get my monster back. Yes, I get Kalut. That's what I needed. Alright, what can this thing do?
And before you get the effect there.
This cards I see. Summon. Well, good news, I can destroy this most likely. Bad news, when it's gone, he gets to bring back a regular Cypher Dragon. Unless I can do something else to get rid of this thing. Maybe. We'll see. Depends what synchros I have. I have Armor Master. 300 every black monster in your graveyard. See, Range Shower is what I need, but I can't use his effect this turn. Because I need one more Blackwing. That would destroy this thing without any repercussions, but...
Tomorrow.
Ooh, yes, you cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. That's what I need. Are you going through like a story by story duo, or are you like jumping around? If we're talking about the same game.
Ideas of the Diabolic Dragon. It's so easy to get rid of that now, though, because you have Compulse, you have Ether, you have cards that just have built-in removal.
Oh, wait, crap! I thought about it. That's the one that takes control of it.
Oh my god!
Duo Beard with the follow. Thank you. Only plus to this is that unless he like uses it in a summoning, I can get this back, but I got a feeling he is gonna do that. So probably screwed, but we'll see. Ah, the 5D story.
I do kind of miss the PSP games having the cut.
Yeah, the animations were nice. I love those little effects of the monster like attacking you.
Like, I understand that you gotta sacrifice aesthetics to get more cards in the game.
To be fair, I think that's maybe just Konami being lazy.
Yeah, that could also be the case.
Photon Vanisher.
I mean, let's be real, Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, actually, I can't really say this. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like one of those franchises you have to really fuck up, but then I'm reminded by Firewall Dragon how retarded that was.
Oh boy, what is this? Oh, this bastard again. Galaxy's Eye Sword for a dragon. I'm screwed. His card is like the antithesis to a Blackwing deck.
Well, the good news is you can't blow up your Synchro monster.
Oh, he can. If it was special summon, he gets to get rid of it. 5D is actually my favorite as well. Like show-wise. Although the original will always have a place in my heart because nostalgia. Couldn't get into GX. And after 5D is where I fell off with this shows.
That's when the game starts to get broken because of Zexel.
He is delaying the inevitable. That's what he's doing. I'm really surprised he didn't just take my monster.
I discovered that Dan Green actually voiced Kiriko in a dub for Voltons that they were gonna do. Didn't last. However, that dub didn't last very long. Kind of jarring to hear a guy who was known for voicing a charismatic character voice a stoic dude. Unicorn? Is he gonna summon Unicorn? Oh, Borolo Dragon. Bell hates this card with a passion.
GG Shadow, I wonder why.
Oh yeah, Borolo Dragon's broken because he can just take the control of the monster. Doesn't even target it.
But here's my thing. He could have done this already with that other monster. Like, this was a really roundabout way of doing this.
He could have actually killed you because he could have summoned Borolo. Well, then again, that would be a bad idea because of Dragon's effect.
Like, see? And now he's just prolonging my suffering. Like, what are you doing?
Wait.
He could have killed me like 3 times over this turn.
Why did you do that, you moron? Why didn't you?
I feel like this guy is a freaking sadist.
And then afterwards, he could have like link or exceed into something better. What the heck?
Let's play that Shadowbringers theme for my imminent demise. Switching over to my best deck after this, my relinquished Kaijus.
Borlow Dragon is so broken.
I'm about to just forfeit this one.
He's not gonna let you.
I don't know what he thought I'd draw, but it wasn't what I need. Oh, he left the match. I win.
Nice.
That was probably the game being weird, because this game will
Like, kid, you're not even worth the effort.
crash on you sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
I find it bizarre that the unofficial launchers like Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro and Dueling have better service than an official game.
Oops, meant to fine match. Hugo. Alright, Duo.
Street
Thanks for
Fighter
coming out a bit. Enjoy or have fun. Hope it's not terrible.
Hope you have fun at work.
Shadowbringers theme. Honestly, the Shadowbringers theme is like in my top 3 Final Fantasy songs, period.
Yes, sir.
So freaking
I
good.
never understood why they
song
consider
is
why you have to make it a numerical. It feels more of a side game. Oh,
What? What, as a numerical game?
14. Like 11 and 14, like I never understood why they count those as like official Final Fantasy games.
That's-
Since they're so different.
But I mean, like, story-wise, I feel like, while in the sense of like, they're not like in most Final Fantasy games, from what I understand, they're not. It's not super connected, but like connected in the sense of like it directly ties into another game. But the quality of the story that MMO's been able to tell, especially over the last several years, not like since like obviously the beginning of the game, but even in just like the last couple of expansions, there's a reason why it's been like regarded as the highest like rated like this last expansion especially has been like considered the highest rated Final Fantasy title of the last just for the better part of a decade for a reason,
Oh shit, 6 samurais.
you know?
Honestly, Final Fantasy 14 is like Final Fantasy fan fiction to a degree. Like there's so many references to every other Final Fantasy, it's ridiculous. There's a character called Matoya. Matoya. That's the first cave you enter in Final Fantasy 1.
It's true.
Alright, Bao, there's gonna be a shit ton of counters going on, so
I see that.
oh, he's gonna summon Shien. No ritual spell cards for you. And 6 Samurais United is basically a pot of greed.
Back in my day, there were actually six samurai.
Now there's like 20 of them.
Well, does he know though? I have kaiju, so.
I mean, if he tries to attack a Grand Mole, it's just gonna go back to his deck, so.
Curious why he's doing this. Did he not know what Grand Mole did? Like, what?
Oh, is he actually going to attack? Does he not know what?
Like, are you good?
Oh my god, what is he doing?
Unless this is some elaborate strategy I can't wrap my head around.
Oh,
well,
okay.
you got
he's
Fuma
activating
back.
Dojo. That was so bad. Why did he summon Shien?
All that just to get Fuma in defense mode. Like, what? Do you really not know what Grand Mole did? Well, whatever. Works for me. Okay, let's do this.
This card destroyed by battle. Okay, so he can float. Whatever. That's funny. By funny, I mean dumb.
You know what time it is.
kind of. This is actually kind of a fun deck idea. I wouldn't make it far in the tournament, but Hydra Relinquish actually sounds like an interesting idea.
It's very fun and Ash Holish to play.
Are the tools coming up inside you?
Better have Dark Hole.
There you go.
Hello,
There you
Ruby.
go.
Well, bad news, Bao. You're not the guy who invented this deck.
Not surprised. I would be surprised if I was. Kaiju's
Honestly,
indeed alpaca.
Metamorphosis should really go off the ban list. I don't know why that shit's still there. Goat format's
people
gone.
could-
There's no point bringing.
No. People will find ways to break that.
Like, what a good. I mean, Naturia with the Naturia card, but
Trust
what
me.
good cards are there to like use it off of.
Trust me. You don't understand top players.
Well, since he's more or less given up, or his deck was, or his hand, I mean, was just that bad. But
Like, literally, Cyberstein came back and it did nothing.
you miss it where you say I summoned Grand Mole, and he did his whole elaborate thing to get Legendary 6 Samurai Shien out, and attack my Grand Mole.
Why?
I was like, what are you doing?
Bro, can't negate monster effects. There's a reason why Shien's now at 3. Shien kind of sucks now in a monster-heavy format.
Say that to Sky Strikers.
Yeah, that's the only deck that can actually shit on, though. Can't shit on Orcus. Can't shit on Thunder Dragons. Can't shit on Pendulum. Well, then again, it could probably shit on Pendulum.
Pendulum. Oh no. Shien's like, oh, you using pendulums? Go ahead, try setting your scales.
Big oof
Honestly,
indeed,
Spell
alpaca.
Fragment is such a better anti-pendulum card, so...
Did this session go
that
through?
6
Or?
guy was off. But then again, he was running 50 cards. So.
Yeah, maybe he was a bit of an
If you're running
amateur.
50 cards and he's not using grass, that's greener. Kind of bad. I'm sorry.
You like I said,
Or you're
you don't understand the top meta players. They will. There's a reason why certain cards are banned because people will find ways to break them in ways you cannot even intend.
Try Vecting Virus is still on there.
I just remembered something funny. A friend of mine, he actually tried to get White Hole to be usable. He put a White Hole in his deck just to say he used it.
Why? What? No one uses Dark Hole anymore. They can,
You'll be surprised.
This was years ago, though. Plus, we were like casual players, so.
like literally, Dark Hole. The only time it ever made a huge comeback to where he had to put it back to 1 again is in Zoo format. But that's because Zoo had no outs to board wipes.
Actually, nah.
Even today, people will still use a dark hole.
Yeah, on the rare occasion, but in a meta where you can just create like 5 negates, like why bother?
It's still a board wipe.
That is true. Having multiple board wipes can actually help, but
Trust me, having multiple board wipes is not a bad idea.
Very curious what he...
honestly, you can bring back Tribe Infecting Virus and it would
Wait,
do nothing.
his deck is, what,
No,
56
no,
cards?
You do not want to bring the thing back.
Like, we have 3 Dark Hole, 3 Kaiju interrupting whatever.
Do
3
you
frickin'
forget that there's a certain field spell that says, oh, you contribute your opponent's monsters? Did you forget about that, G-Shadow?
Tribe Infecting
Go look up the dark deck.
Very curious what this guy's doing. His deck has 56 cards.
Like, I'm aware of Lair of Darkness. Pretty good card in Toroids.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I,
You
wow, we can do that. Well, we can card from your hand. Or but Mermails. Mermails have been viable in like 5 years.
because anything that allows you to tribute with Layer of Darkness is stupid.
It is broken, but Travis
Just no one can stop it.
Card.
Like unless you can negate
Hey,
Tribute
here we go.
or the field spell, it doesn't matter if you're indestructible
Hydrophos.
or can't be targeted. Should be stop targeting.
Distribute your monster for my monster.
The only way to stop that outside of the gate is being affected. And not that many cards are.
Got me a kaiju.
I'm just still on the side of why this card's still banned when we have
Like, let's put this. Okay, let's put it this way. Okay, say you have a Colossus on the field, right?
yeah.
Special
Okay.
summon.
Activate my field spell. Okay, try infecting him. Tribute. Like, it's gone. And there's nothing you can do to stop it. Almost nothing you can do to stop it. Like,
Alright, I can do your effect. Well, I almost never use multi-dimensional kaiju's effect, but when in Rome, if he has a mirror force, I'm gonna be pissed.
by the way, I'm in the final chapter now of AL Bao.
Still enjoying it.
Yep. Right now, I'm in the. Oh, you must gather your, your party members.
The old RPG trope.
Yep. Oh, your party members got scattered for some reason or another. Now you must get them all back.
Magic Cylinder? Who runs Magic Cylinder? Asshole.
Hey, at least it wasn't Mirror Force.
He must. I'm guessing he must really not like cards at OTK.
But would you rather have that or Mirror Force?
It's the principle of the
that
thing.
card limited at one point. Like I remember a long time ago, this card was actually fucking limited for some reason.
Would you want to be the guy that got 3 Magic Cylinders run on him in one turn? Would you want to be that guy?
I actually got. Funny enough, a little thing I did a long time ago during one of my earlier tournament runs. Someone was trying to Raging Sprite me to death. Raging Fire Sprite. Once it got strong enough to where it can kill him, Cylinder.
Alright, Shibuya. What you
Remember
got?
a time when Destiny heroes were infinitely better than D heroes?
I think my friend Dexter was running Destiny Heroes a bit. Oh, he surrendered. Okay.
Like, Maui is still at 2 to this very day because how fucking broken it is.
Yeah.
Oops. Let me do
Yeah.
Actually, no. It came back to 3, but then Link format made it go back to 2.
Let's switch decks. Let's use my vampires.
Yeah. A lot of things that are reason why certain stuff are banned is because no, this is just break the game too much and not. We need to balance this game.
Troop, dupe, scoop. When card trooper wrecked the entire world.
Anyone picking up any of the games/RPGs releasing over the next week? Dragon Quest, Ni no Kuni, Zelda.
I already played.
I could start picking them up once I have a job again.
I wouldn't play.
I might pick up.
I'm gonna pick up Dragon Quest though.
I'm gonna
because
pick up
there is a
Dragon
lot
Quest
more
because-
content than the PS4 version.
It's like just the reason why G-Shot wants to pick it up because it's better than the original.
What game are you talking about, Evan?
Oh, I was just saying. I didn't mean to interrupt anyone, but I was just saying that I feel like eventually, at some point in the future, I plan on picking up Dragon Quest 11 on my Switch because that's the definitive way to play the game, and I've heard great things about it. So I don't see why
Have you tried the
shouldn't.
demo?
I actually have not. I've been planning on doing that.
Remember, it's the first 8 or so hours of the game, and it carries over.
Oh, Sick. I'm gonna do that then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
It ends like right after you get your fourth party member, the when you're about to go to the next area, it ends.
Okay, noted.
If I get this job, the first thing that I'm paying for is Cold Steel 3.
Are you trying to
Remember when
beat
Blood
the
Jam
first
was the
two
best
before then,
card in
or
the game?
you trying to
Well,
beat the
no.
first two?
Yeah, well, no. Well, if I get a job, I'll buy it. That way I have it, so when I beat the first two, I can go to 3.
Yep, vampire deck alpaca.
So, it's like, I might as well get that right away so it's out of the way.
Remember when Blood Jam was the best card in the game for like 1 year?
I mean, I'm almost done with the handheld game, so
Tries to just let me attack all willy-nilly. Maybe he had a bad hand. Interesting.
no, I'll probably never. If I ever go back to these games, I'm probably not. I'm only gonna go back to AO, and 3.
Vampires have various effects, but the main signature one is with their field spell, where I make my opponent discard a card from their deck of my choice, well, the type of my choice, and then I get to destroy any card on the field. Cloudian Squall. Is this fool really using Cloudians?
Cloudians.
I haven't fought a Cloudian deck since like the early 2000s.
This is going to be interesting.
Probably has Sanctuary in the Sky, which will make them very hard to kill.
He is really using Cloudians.
Airblade Turbo.
Let's see.
I do not real. I really wonder how that deck functioned with 3 Stratos.
Hey, speaking of our field spell, Vampire Kingdom. Alright. What should I do now? I want to get rid of that Cloudian Squall, first of all. So, let's sacrifice you for my signature, Vampire Grace. Activate her effect. Make you discard a monster.
The one thing I did forgot to mention when you were streaming the demo for Cold Steel 3, that range on Altaria is not the biggest we've seen.
What do you mean, like for Clom Solalis?
Yeah. The biggest I think belonged to Pat Metcher. Was it Pat Metcher or was it Tita that had the biggest range?
Honestly, do not recall top of my head.
1-2 hit like basically their range was from end to end was the map, like straight line map. That's the biggest range we've seen from the isn't just the entire map.
One thing I love about vampire cards is that most of them can combo off each other, so they're very useful in any situation. Unless your hand's just that bad. How do I want to play this? I could summon literally 3 Vampire Graces right now if I wanted, but that would be a bit risky. I'll wait. Let's be on the safe side. Let's just attack. Oops.
Oh, and it had to. They had to stun those two, didn't they?
You want to activate a face down, or Mirror Force? Well, glad I didn't do that now.
How do vampires play? I mean, it's been a long time since I played a vampire deck, so I wouldn't know. I do know that Monostorm 4 really helps the deck. It's a broken ass card.
Hard card.
Monarch Storm 4. You know, you remember Soul Exchange? How you have the restriction of you can't conduct your battle phase? Monarch Storm 4 does it. you don't have to do that with Smart Store 4.
Interesting.
Car was limited for a while because of that.
You know what? No, let's take the 500. That ain't a big deal.
There are cards on that ban list that really should come off at this point.
I'll try
I still
that.
stand by Tribe. Like, discarding a card from your hand to nuke a board is kind of bad when your opponent has negates up the ass. And you have to commit your normal summon for a 1600 monster. Doesn't really do much.
And if you guys get David X Machina, I really wanted to, but I had to cut corners somewhere with all the games coming out recently. I will
did
pick
not
it up
purchase Deus Ex Machina. I'm sorry.
I will eventually.
someday. I will, probably after a price drop.
How have you looked at any initial thoughts people have been putting out about the game or anything?
A lot of mega fans love it, but a lot of more casual people think it's just okay.
Okay.
Skullcrack Joker could come back. I don't know why they decided to hit that in the first place.
All right, Son
It's not like
Mizuki.
them to do anything.
If you beg off, you borrow. Here comes my other ace of this deck, Vampire Frolloin, who special summons herself whenever a monster attacks.
Okay, the Zodiac Dread should probably come back. Having a one-pop destruction.
Oh, it's actually a very
Not
broken
bad.
thing you can do with vampires. They have this continuous spell, which when a vampire attacks and deals damage, you get that life points back.
Mm-hmm.
You can combine that with Frolloin, who can give a monster up to 3,000 attack points a turn, to potentially OTK someone. I haven't
Okay,
seen
so-
Wabaku activate in years.
Why are you playing Wabaku, dude? Come on. But Zodiac Dread should come back. It's not a broken ass card without Broad Bolt, so
And I'll just change the Vampire's Grace's effect, where she special summons herself, and I can activate her effect to get one of his cards.
like let's have Dread come back. Zodiacs aren't doing anything, and we don't have Broad Bolt, so why not? Like I always think Broad Bolt was the best card in that fucking deck because of his ability to just search.
And phase number 2. Now the question is, do I want to destroy his fields? Not his field, so his face down or his monster? I think I want to choose the face down. This thing ain't too dangerous on its own.
Cannon Soldier needs to go. All those Cannon Soldiers need to go. They're just causing nothing but problems.
Now I can discard Vampire Retainer. Oh yeah, here's something else you can do with this deck. A couple of the weaker monsters, they chain into their own effects. So, Vampire Retainer, I send this to the graveyard, special summon it, and when I special summon, I get a vampire spell or trap of my choosing from the deck for 500 life points. Of course, we're going with Vampire's Domains, busted ass card. I'd probably say this is my second best deck. Either that or my Blackwings. But then again, my Blackwings aren't as destructive in this new format because only one special summon slot.
Probably wouldn't matter. You can just link Clyde with the pretty broken cards.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Boar Sword ends games because it has a BOS effect and it can increase its attack points.
Well, there's Sanctuary in the Sky. We're getting rid of that. Oh, is he actually going to summon something useful? Claudia Nambusa.
Oh, Sanctuary in the
Oh,
sky.
Nimbus
Here we
Man.
go. The whole game's about to commence.
Unless he's about to wipe the field or get rid of my field spell, I sort of doubt it. Oh, idiot. He doesn't know Furlong's effect.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, he didn't even know my retainer's effect. Well, now you're about to see the danger of vampires. We're going to spend a whopping 3,000 life points to boost his attack to 47. So... Oh, I forgot I can't be destroyed. Well, that sucked for me. That was my fault, but doesn't matter. If this was any other thing,
Oh, and
would
you
have been fine.
kind of wasted it because you think Sanctuary in the sky takes the better than. Oh.
Doesn't matter, like I said. Vampire Grace. Sanctuary in the Sky doesn't matter if he has no monsters.
I love how Diagnostic Emerald got unbanned and is doing nothing. Tells you that, yeah, Zodiac was the only reason why that card was a problem.
He could get his way out of this if this face down is dangerous. Another retainer. I'll try to get our life points back. Bum, 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 bum. Activate retainer's effect. You know what? Let's do Vampire Awakening just cause. We are going to special summon Vampire Duke, who has the same effect as Grace when he's special summoned. And let's get our second Vampire's Domain. Ah, miss Vampire Duke's effect, but don't really care. Now let's go on the offensive.
Actually, you know what, Bao? Okay, now that I'm not sidetracked with something I've been working on.
It was a mirror force, bastard.
We need to talk about your controversial gaming opinions thread because I have big questions about it. Big questions, sir. I just caught up with a lot of stuff just over the last couple of days because it's been freaking wild out here. But like, I was shocked. I was just like, wait. Hang on. Let me go back to this thread because I had specific questions. Let me see if I can find it.
Oh, you didn't draw anything good. Which means it's time to go on the attack.
Okay. So let's start like this. Yoko Taro, a mediocre writer?
From what I've seen, yeah, honestly.
Damn.
People hype him up. I've never understood what's special about him.
Did you play Nier Automata?
I played 2 of his other games, which did impress me at all writing-wise. So honestly, my want to play Automata is pretty low.
That's interesting. Okay. How about... Now, the Hoenn, there is indeed too much water in Hoenn. I understand that one, at least. That's completely understandable.
There's a lack of fire Pokemon in freaking...
Gen 4 was the worst. We only had one line of fire Pokemon outside your starter.
Yeah.
So that's why 9% had to choose a starter because like, Good. Only
So-
good one.
Yep, he surrendered.
Now, another question. If memory serves, there, like, here, I'm just gonna double check the site to make sure I don't miss any of them. But if I recall correctly, there are at least 6 different Fire Emblem characters already in Smash Brothers. And you feel like there needs to be more?
There's more than 6.
Oh, true. If you count, um, if you count, Crom,
Yep.
there's 7.
But yeah, we have so many characters with Fire Emblem and just weapon types that have not been in Smash. Axe users, Lance users, Pegasus Knight.
You're not worried that it would be oversaturation of a franchise?
Nope. Pokemon has more already.
Like, let's put it in perspective. Pokemon is the most
It's basically the
well-sold
biggest gaming franchise.
franchise in the history of the planet.
Yeah.
Outsold everything else. I was kind of surprised that Wave 2 outsold Mickey Mouse and the whole Disney product, which was kind of funny.
I'm not surprised. That Poke Fever.
Mm-hmm.
And Gundam apparently outsold Batman, which I was surprised by that.
Winnie the Pooh is a weird addition to that list. Can't seem to find a game.
Nintendo, in fact, though, does charge too much for older games. They don't drop their prices for anything.
The logic is that no matter the age, a good game is still worth the price of a good game or whatever.
Which, I mean, more people would be inclined to play it if they lowered the prices slightly. Even slightly.
Pretty sure Pokemon Battle Revolution on the Wii so like $45. Alright, if I can't find a match soon, I'm just gonna end the stream.
The problem with that logic is though, like, what they think is a good game is not necessarily a good game.
True, it's subjective.
I'll be honest, if you played one Pokemon game, you kind of played them all.
Yeah, they have tried to switch out the formula with Gen 7. I'm hoping Gen 8 continues that.
I just hope that what they're doing in Gen 8 is just like okay, this is the first game on the Switch. We're just gonna get things going, and then we're gonna start going through.
On it if you need somebody.
Just found someone.
Oh, cool.
Interesting shield for the super heavy samurais. I might make this the last duel. Let's see. Using my Star Wars deck.
Oh yeah, Cosmo.
And a good hand.
Now, Cosmo is one of those decks where the archetype's kind of but Dark Destroyer makes the deck freaking crazy.
This is so stupid too. Look at this. I summon Scaredy Lion. I activate his effect to immediately summon this Cosmo Dark Destroyer, level 8 monster with 3,000 attack points.
And even if you get rid of Dark Destroyer, you can just float into another Cosmo, so...
Infinitely floating monsters, and their fuel spell is kind of stupid too.
There's a reason why Dark Destroyer actually got limited for a while, because it was just too good.
Oops, didn't mean to open that.
And now it's at 3, and Cosmos haven't done shit, because with the real here, power creep just keeps going over the years.
Oh, Gishki's deck, huh? I actually made one of these. I haven't used it too much though.
I'm worried now. It all depends. Is he playing the level 10 version with the Hercules looking thing, or is he playing the loop?
He has got the level 10 things, Zeogigas.
Zeogigas is pretty broken.
Hmm.
No, they had like, they had 2 Kishiki monsters limited because there was like a loop going on. I didn't know what it actually did. But it was also the reason why Heractus got nerfed.
This is a good continuous spell too. Any monster I destroy is just shuffled back into the deck. I can banish a card from the graveyard to basically give myself Life Force Javelin once. Alright. Cosmo Farm
And then, of
Girl.
course, it's the fact it's so easy to summon Cosmo Dark Point it.
Actually not going to sacrifice her yet because I want her other effect.
I actually think Straw Man's probably the best out of the lower level Cosmos. Simply because I think it's something from the Banish Zone.
Now we attack. Also, it's kind of stupid that at least in the game, the Cosmos effects are like quick effects. Even though the card doesn't say that. That you can do it whenever.
Oh, I think what it is the Cosmo cards were released post, like pre-maximum. In the Yu-Gi-Oh! Set Maximum Crisis, they actually added in the quick effect text. So like it's like problem-solving text, as we call it.
Mm-hmm.
And that basically tells you, yeah, you can use this on your opponent's turn.
I love this thing, Cosmo Dark Planet.
Beforehand, it just says during user player's turn, but now it just says quick effect to let you know that yeah, you can do it on user player's turn. And they added that in Maximum Crisis, which I think was the final Yu-Gi-Oh! Set in the Pendulum era. Because I think the next one was Code of the Duelist? I'm not sure if I'm wrong, maybe Ryusei can correct me on that.
I can't remember off the top of my head either right now.
Alright, he's going for the summon.
Like, technically the Link era started with that starter deck with frickin' Decode Talker, but it didn't really begin until Code of the Duelist, because that got, like, all the good ones. Firewall.
I think it was the first one.
And ironically, Firewall is banned because of how fucking ridiculous it was. It wasn't hard to put a once per turn clause on that card, Konami. Why didn't you?
Little does he know I'm about to banish whatever he's about to summon. Uh-oh. Oh, I forgot this is the card that sacrifices my monster. Okay. I can still get around this, but I forgot about that.
Oh, that's actually good.
Ritual summon this card, Well, before you get the chance to do that, I'm gonna do this to you.
Damn. That was bad.
Huh. That's actually really good to deal with the meta. Because if you tribute something off, there's nothing they can do about it. You can't really do much about a game mechanic. Unless you have massive restrict, but why would you want to play that?
Ishiki Avanchi.
Okay, so these guys are the searchers that searches out the ritual cards. It can also be used for the entire ritual summon. I like to compare it to Necroz, which is an infinitely more broken archetype. So much so that Shriek got banned for a long time.
I thought he was done, but nope. Ishiki Zeogigas. If I draw a level 5 monster, at least I can summon Dark Planet. Hopefully. Guessing he couldn't attack that turn. Come on. Yes, just what I needed. Okay, we are back in this. Special summon Cosmo Dark Planet, or as I like to call it, the mother effing Death Star.
That's why it's the Star Wars deck.
Konami likes to make archetypes based on like popular franchises, and especially their own.
Can banish one Cosmo monster from your graveyard to gauge activation. And if it's destroyed, I just get a level 9 monster back anyway, so no real sweat. I feel like he's raging right now, because I got super lucky drawing that Dogfighter. Dogfire is actually my favorite Cosmo monster, because it summons clones of itself every single turn. Mound of the Bound Creator.
This is actually Cosmo Dark Planet is the right call because you can just shit on those retro spell cards if he tries to summon them.
You know what? Nope. Dark Planet's effect. Banish Farm Girl, negate that. Oh, I thought about it. This card's a natural counter to this deck, too. Because it negates spells.
Sky Tracker Sweep. Although I think in this game they're probably infinitely more powerful than in real life because they have 3 multi-roll.
He's thinking. It's hard to use rituals and I can get rid of all your spells. Although, I'm going to do it one more time. Because I only have one more in my graveyard.
Ishki Abyss.
You know what? I'm going to play Rivers in the Dry Desert. Just to, for the fact you're using water monsters. Drown all the fish.
It's sad that the only viable one nowadays is Necroz.
Make my decision.
And Necroz used to be like fucking expensive. Like it used to be like over $500 for the full thing.
I don't think I ever told you guys I own the Crush Card virus back when it was at like its peak monetary value.
Like the actual broken one.
Yep.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah, I think Crush Card was only like a tournament card, and that's why it's so expensive, but it's so good.
Should I summon you?
Of course, they changed the text, and now it sucks because if you try to activate that shit, you basically help your opponent because if they're playing Lightsworns, hey, it's like instant JD for them.
You know what? Yes, I'll use your effect.
I never understand why Konami thinks it's a good idea to like make changes to these cards to make them crappy. Because like, what's the point? If you're gonna make them bad, they should just stay on the ban list. Like, okay, you change Chaos Emperor Dragon to the point where he sucks and no one wants to use him. What's the point of?
I'm about to make a campaign to finally unban Fiber Jar. Who's with me? Who's with me?
No. Fire Jar, that's a card that I don't think you could ever errata. That card's impossible to errata. Same with Yatagarasu. Because you have to keep that effect in somehow. And it's a really good effect, so people are going to use it even if the rest of the change is bad.
Okay. I can't select multiples. That's fine.
I still don't understand why cards like Fishborer Blaster is still banned.
What
that
you
card's
smell,
probably
Blake,
come
is
back.
rivers in a dry land for these fishes I'm fighting.
Like Fishboard Blaster should come back. I don't know why that card's still gone. Mindmaster is probably never come back. That card is gonna.
Surprised he gave me my field spell, because he kind of screwed himself. Because he put my monsters in the graveyard, which gets fodder for Dark Planet. I feel like he didn't think that one through. Whatever. Monster Reborn. Well, it's funny you activate that, because you just gave me fodder for this very effect. Nope.
Oh no.
Stop it
I
now.
don't think he really read Cosmos.
Probably not. Otherwise, he really would not have done that. I really feel like this dude is raging right now. Oh, he forfeited. I win.
Oh, I didn't know his plate was in the chat.
There it is.
Haven't been in the pride yet, Blake. Okay, after that I want to do one more duel because that was good.
Wait, you. Uh-oh. I mean, I'll check it out. It's a 7-second clip, Blake. I'll keep it.
Should I go for those again? Alright, no, let's do something stupid. Let's use my not finished Mortronic deck. And it's not finished because there's a really bad imbalance of monsters and other cards.
Blake, I'm so sorry.
But when
I'm
it
so
works, it works.
I'm so sorry, Blake. You got fucking bodied. Dude, what? Bruh.
Alright, well, let's
Like-
see what this clip is.
Got a new hand trap and dual devastator.
Oh my god, dude, I'm so sorry. Like, he got served the whole platter. Like, god damn.
That
That's in
card
chat,
choice is
Blake.
a dual
Ooh.
devastator.
How you get
baffles me.
kicked into the freaking grenade?
Why? Why in the fuck are you reprinting wave motion cannon?
Wait, no, you got kicked into the grenade into the freaking, what that's called.
Yeah, let's reprint wave motion cannon.
Oh,
because
platter
that
and dessert.
card is so good in today's game. Even though Mystic Mind died literally within days after people started playing it.
Blake, I'm
Ooh.
patting you on the back right now, sir.
Where you say I'm about to tag you in something cool.
User comfort right now. My career is over.
Oops.
That's what all the melee players say when their game is not an Evo.
Alright, for once I don't have a terrible hand with this deck, but we'll see how this goes.
Mortronic is one of those decks that are like. you got
Oh, wow, that
big
is
gal-
cool.
Oh wait, why are we at 12,000 life points? Okay.
Oh no, he's playing a Dark Magician deck. Unfortunately, they're not very good.
It was my first deck I made in this
Yo,
game.
Dark Magician. Okay, yeah, this guy is kind of crap. You don't need that when you have cards like Magical Navigation.
That is combat. Wait, what?
I actually played
If
against
it
this deck
does-
earlier.
Oh,
believe it or
okay,
not.
never mind.
Easily managed to get rid of it because I was playing Dragos and popped all of the good shit.
Not much else I can do besides this, so summon Radion. Oh, I screwed up. Radion is a machine monster. He's a thunder monster. I never even knew that. Wow. Years of playing this deck, I never knew he wasn't a machine. Look at him though.
We out here.
There are some types that don't make a lot of sense.
Like my dude, you're a little radio. Sir.
Like Ash, like for some reason Ghost Ogre is psychic, even though it looks more like a zombie.
Oh, that screws up that plan. Never mind now. He's probably wondering what the heck I'm doing. How are you not a machine? Like, what?
Why is Jackal King a spellcaster when it looks like a monster, like a beast? Why is Cerberus a spellcaster when it looks like a four-legged beast?
Dark Magician Girl. I've considered making a Dark Magician Girl deck. Also, that person I tagged you in Reed said you'd probably like to follow them. 'Cause they do a lot of custom cool stuff like that. You would just go down their timeline.
Yeah.
Do I want to activate a card? Oh, that's sure, why not? Shoot, save me some life points. Good night, Blake.
I didn't make.
There's some Yu-Gi-Oh cards on my timeline. A little girl holding a scythe and a nobleman of cross out with new art.
I think that's Winter Cherries, the one that fucks with character deck. And the other one is Nobleman's Designator. I think that's what it's called.
Well, just because of not having a better hand and this thing not being a machine, I might have lost this. I could turn this around if I got like cell phone and got lucky with like a search, but
Very
Oh,
careful. With
actually,
the
no.
Princess Girl, 'cause
I can
she
draw
has
a-
an honest style effect.
I can draw a Radeon. If I drew a Radeon right now, not Radeon, I'm scoping right now, I'd be fine.
Princess Girl first because she has an honest style effect. That can
Remember,
affect-
I run Dark Magicians.
Yep.
That's not what I needed. But that's all I can do right now.
Why do we have 3 limiter removals again? Like, do we just level TKs or something? Why not put Dark Arm Dragon back to 3? It's not doing anything for the longest time.
Well, it's not what I needed. Yeah, he probably won this just because, like I said, this deck isn't even technically done. It's horrible imbalance of monsters. But when it does work, it's deadly. Because this deck has like 20 equipped spells in it. And if I get power to a dragon out, it's kind of unbeatable unless you like banish it or something. I think once I had a Mortronic Videon with like 10,000 attack points.
Damn.
I walk away from a sun-blessed room. Alright, unless I draw Jesus, I lose. Yeah, I lost. Oh well. Well, I think I'm gonna end it there. Actually, you know what? Let's open up some cards first before. Then we'll end it. I don't think I was even farming a pack in particular. I was just going for stuff I don't have. You say. Haven't
Well-
opened too many of you.
Well, at least Firewall Dragon's coming back in a way that
Shooting Star Dragon.
I don't expect. Freaking Dark Fluid first Link 5, or how that's gonna go.
I got both a Mech Lord and a Elemental Lord. I mean, not Elemental. Earthbound Immortal. No, that's why I said that in one pack.
Nice.
Starlight Junction. Gravity Warrior. I've never seen this one. This
I've
monster.
never seen before.
Gravity Warrior. Mech Lord Astro Dragon Asterisk. That's quite the name.
I love the fact that it took the Link era to finally get people to realize that Level Eater is a broken ass card and it shouldn't exist in the game.
Exploder Dragon Wing. That brings back memories.
Actually, I like how the Link era ushered in. I like how the Link era caused all of these token generating cards to start getting banned up the ass.
Alright, these Time Lord cards are creepy as hell.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
they started off by killing Dandelion.
Sasuke
Then they
is playing
killed-
Left 4 Dead.
What's it called?
Interesting.
Go through the shadow or something. Then they killed off the level 6 plant thing, Phoenix Cluster Morellis. Then they killed off Level Eater, for obvious reasons.
Memory Crush King. Ugh, this art. Jeez. Gabrion, the Time Lord. These cards are so creepy. Like, who thought of this? Gather your mind. Alright, switch over to somebody else. Saint Joan. It was like the first fusion spell I ever got out of a pack. Wasn't good either, but it was the fact she was a fusion monster at the time. Labyrinth tank. Necros of Unicorn. Interesting
The
design.
most broken one. So that card is basically like a
Oh, he
skill tree.
negates all special summon monsters effects.
He's currently limited to 1 for that reason.
I bet. This is the most random card ever. People running about.
So, the reason... Okay, so there is like 2 other cards. Oppress People and... Like, there's another one. And they work with this trap card called... I forgot what it is, but what it does is it sends all of your opponent's cards and hand to the graveyard.
Necros a
You can also-
Catastor. He literally has Catastor on his hand.
Oh, well, he has a pretty good long range then. On the force.
Metal
that
Rocket
Necros.
Dragon.
Wait. Really? Really? That's her new S-craft? She just calls in the arm. She just calls in the freaking military.
Metal Rocket Dragon. And Gear Suit. That's actually a card Sky Striker used to out. cards that gave us
Topologic
regular effect.
Trisbania. Looks like a.
Oh, that's a fun card.
It looks like a Ghetto Galaxy card or Photon card.
Reads effect.
It's a cool effect, but it's not. No one really uses it.
So Galio, what are you doing here? You can't tell me that doesn't look like So Galio. Leotron.
And our
Goki,
Goki
the
card.
Master Ogre. Why is he doing the pose? Two Mech Knights.
So Goki became top tier for like 1 year, thanks to the fact we didn't ban Phoenix Blade and Nightmares. We ended up killing Nightmare Goblin, but for some reason we let Phoenix Blade run about with the Nightmares for some stupid reason.
Predaplant Banksy Ogre. That's terrifying. Predaplanet? Didn't you run a Predaplant deck, G-Shadow?
Let me see. No, I don't. But I do run Starring Venom Fusion Dragon.
Is that you, Ryusei? I know one of you
Nope.
guys did. Wait, they're still making Gladiator Bees?
They just announced new ones.
Gladiator Bees Ezzy Dari. Let it die. They were annoying back then. Not even difficult, just annoying.
I'll be real though. Contact Fusion kind of sucks. You kind of want stuff to not be in the deck.
Number 27, Dreadnought Dreadnoid.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's a fun card.
Alright, y'all. I think I'm gonna head out for the night.
All
Thanks
right, Evan.
Wait.
for letting me join in, though. I'll see y'all soon.
See you.
Later.
Alright. 2 plus, well, 1. Okay. Rhinosaurus and...
Skullmeister.
Actually, it actually could be pretty good due to the time rules nowadays. Ooh, we got Fire Fist cards here.
And Zector Giga Cricket. Galaxy Eyes bastards.
Hi.
And Zector was a broken deck.
Hi.
Number 52, Diamond Crab King. Galaxy Stealth Dragon. At least this one looks kind of cool.
For those of you that haven't seen Zaxxol, the number is like... I've never seen much of it myself, but I guess the numbers are like... something.
Star Liege Photon Blast Dragon. How does something with 1800 attack points have such a badass name? I feel like Fell Grand Dragon is really out of place here. Like this old card with all these new ones. Same thing with the thing that hides in the mud. Swordsman of Revealing Light. Mirror Ladybug. $6,000 points left. The Great Phantom Thief, Joker.
Turbo Warrior. In retrospect, I should have bought the Black Rose 10 because Black Rose is a better card.
Boral Regenerator. I know these things are like an actual archetype, the rocket monsters.
Yep.
It's used by the Kaiba clone of that series.
Would not have guessed.
They're they're used for funny enough, his monsters are the barrels. Barrel like barrel lower barrel sword.
Gun.
Interesting.
Well, the rocket-
They're all gun.
Yeah, the rockets are the bullets.
I'm
Kind of.
pretty sure they had to censor the hell out of the artwork when they brought them over here.
Symbol of
That's what you think it
friendship.
Clearing Synchroger.
God, this is-
Crystal Clearing is, I think, is the level weighted one that one's using.
Gradle monsters. I don't think I've seen these yet.
Greta monsters, basically, if they get destroyed, they can like control them,
Gradle Impact.
take control of the opponent's monster. Oh, this guy's got all the X Sabers. That was a fun deck.
I hate X-Sabers to this day.
Gotham's Emergency Call was a hell of a card back then.
Speedroy Pachinko cart. Flower Cardian Moon Flower Viewing.
It's just fun
Ooh.
fact about the speedroids, Bao.
001.
Any card that abuses roids will work with speedroids.
Bird of Paradise
Although
Lost.
the
Cut
only
to
card
design.
that they were really viable was Speedroid Terror Top. Because, you know, Zodiac. Zodiac is a deck that flat is dead. Should stay dead. Wouldn't mind getting the back right it though. That card doesn't do anything without Broad Bowl.
Torbus of Forbidden Realms.
Tour bus to Forbidden Realm. I wonder if that's supposed to work with Tour Guide.
Subterra Nemesis Archer.
Subterrors became really good when they got Guru.
I'd never seen this ghost trick before. Ghost trick Mary.
Basically, if you take damage, you can switch someone Ghost Trick phase down.
Alright, last pack. It's quite the design. Bujinji Sinew. Alright. Well, that will be the end of the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for coming out. Enjoy the rest of your nights. I will see you later.
Bye.